I have personally observed that in reality, every one of the world's major religions is divided into many different sects. For example, Muslims are divided into Shia and Sunni. In Buddhism, we have the major branches of Mahayana and Theravada. Even the Buddha statues I see in various temples come in different forms, and the architecture varies greatly, as do the ritual implements. I'd like to ask, how exactly should we understand this point? Thank you very much.
Well, I truly believe that regardless of the specific religion or belief system, any religion naturally adapts itself to serve different groups of people, and it eventually fits into the local human culture and social traditions. For example, if we look at Buddhism, it is a faith that originally started its journey in India, and later it gradually spread to China, Japan, and eventually even to many different Western countries. At that point, the profound and enduring spirit of Buddhism had already become integrated into the culture of each nation, resulting in a certain diversity. For instance, Tibetan Buddhism has its own unique interpretations in Tibetan region. Chinese Buddhism in Han regions adapted to the local culture. This includes aspects such as Buddhist statues, art, and many other areas. I have frequently observed that whether we look at the faiths of Islam or Christianity across many different countries and among diverse ethnic groups, these religions have all developed into a variety of distinct sects and unique denominations. On one hand, this is because they adapted to the historical context of the time, as well as to the local cultures of that era, and also to the religious founders and the reformers of the time. They also evolved into various different denominations based on the circumstances of the time. It's not just our religions. In fact, our culture as well has always had different schools of thought throughout the entirety of human history. Even in our various arts, there are a wide variety of schools and styles. Similarly, this is true in our poetics, rich literature, and poetry. There are also many different traditions and genres. So the diversity of religions and cultures is actually very reasonable. Of course, within this, there are some very profound doctrines. For example, why are there different schools within Buddhism, such as the exoteric and esoteric traditions? Even within esoteric Buddhism, there are various branches. In fact, every sect has its own historical origins, and each of these historical backgrounds is actually worth studying in depth if we devote some time to it. It's an incredibly worthwhile endeavor. Every tradition has its own deeply profound and unique significance. It's not nearly as simple, easy, or as straightforward as we might imagine. So I think that for absolutely anything we encounter in this world of ours, you see, Islam has also been around for about 1,500 years now. Christianity has been around for over 2,000 years, and so has Buddhism. Throughout the long history of humanity, these religions have shown a very powerful vitality. As humanity continues to evolve and progress, every religion across the globe, in its intricate details and various branches and sects, there are also different variations. Sometimes it features distinct categories, and at other times it presents a special variation. I believe that religion, throughout its entire historical development and complex evolution process, truly reflects and conforms to the fundamental natural laws that govern that specific period of time. The same applies to other forms of literature and culture. If we take a much closer look, we will start to see similarities.